Hi, everybody. It's me. I'm back. I hope everyone's doing well and not sick. I hope keeping busy and keeping isolated from each other. That's a bad thing, but have to do it. I hope everything's going well for you. Um, I think I probably told you at one point that I'd gotten real down and depressed and blue and what you call it. Well, I came out of it, and I've been out of it for it seems like months because this has to be weeks because this hasn't lasted that many months. But I've been out of it for a long time, and I've been having great fun with different colors. Different colors like came out of me, the colors I wanted to work with, and one of the colors that which totally surprised me was pink. Oh, I just adore it. It isn't like it isn't like I'm going to wear pink. That's stupid. I don't want to wear pink, but I want to work with pink. I want to make artwork. I want to make knitting artwork with pink. So now I don't think I showed you this before. Or at least it wasn't finished then. Oops, my kitty wants to go out. Just a minute. I'll open the door for you. I'll open the door for you. Our cat was gone for 24 hours. We were so worried. But then he came home this morning. Oh, thank goodness. Well, here's my beautiful shawl. This is called Fractal Danger. Isn't that cute? The pattern is by Martina Bem, that wonderful lady from Norway, I believe. And nice. I think green and pink are just adorable together. Ooh. It looks good with my shirt, that's for sure. This quarantine here is really getting long. Some beauty salons are open. I could get it cut, but they're still not considered very safe. So I probably should wait longer. And then my husband said he liked it this way. Oh my goodness. Well, I just need it trimmed a little bit. It can be long, but not so ragged. I see my bangs too. Quarantine hair. And this other thing I really enjoyed making. This one it's just a basic striped shawl. It's the most basic triangle shawl you can make. But I decided to just do like an artist does and use yarn as paint, and pick the colors as I came to the need for them. Let's see what color should go next, what color would look good with this. So that's what I did here, so it doesn't have a rhyme or reason much, but. And then there's that pink I'm in love with now. There's that pink. I showed it to a friend of mine, and she thought it looked like a sunset. Well, maybe. I don't know. It's not supposed to look like anything. It's just the way I wanted the colors to come out. I really love the pink with the blue and green for some reason. So that's a goodie for the winter time. It's real warm. Just sock yarn, but it's really warm. And the white in here, the white, that has a little cashmere in it. So I'm sure that makes it warmer. That was really fun to make. I want to try other things. I've developed a real liking for the color palette of it's rainbow, but it's more like sherbet rainbow. And there's like a mustard yellow, a deep reddish pink, like a marine blue, and a mossy green together instead of the regular colors of the rainbow, And I just love that. I got some of the yellow, and so I'm going to be making that soon. But I'll show you what I am making now. That's what I finished. Oh, well, I had to get into my yarn stash to cull it out. It was huge. It was just It really looked like a hoarder's house in my closet. So I took a bunch of stuff out that I will never use that I've had forever. And I put it in a bag and gave it to Casey to give his friend who's a knitter who has no money. She can't buy yarn, except, every so often she can't hardly buy. She can't afford to buy the amount of yarn you need for something big. So anyway, I give her all my yarn and I got plenty. And while I was there, I found pillow forms. Those that you get from the crafts, like from Michael's or Joann's. They're just white pillow forms, and then you make the covers and make the pillow. Although I found 2. Oh my God, I remember buying those. So I'm making the cover to go on the pillows, and this is pretty yarn. It's just red heart, but it's that ombre, so it's different shades of the same blue. So it'll be an ombre pillow. This is my first one. The next one I think I'll put some cables on or something fancy. This just plain. I wanted to see if I could do it. I don't see why I can't stuff a pillow in here. Because I went to the store looking for pillows and there was no good colors. My bedspread is shades of gray. It's all gray. And it needs some color on it. So I thought pillows. And then I found those pillow forms, and oh my goodness. So I've been happily making that. And what's this? I asked myself. Oh, I started a shawl with this, and it's beautiful, but this shawl is too plain. That's all it's going to look like, only bigger. It's stockinette, pearl on one side. I need something a little more interesting. So I'm going to take this out. But isn't the yarn nice? Somebody just gave me this and said they didn't like it. It has purple and orange and green. Oh, it's great. I think it's great. I don't know why they didn't like it. To each his own, and now I have it. Ooh. Cowl would be pretty. So I'm going to make something different with this, something a little prettier, a little more intricate than that. This is really fun. Close to you, Have you made this? Is this? I hope this is it. Yes. Close to you. This shawl, Close to You by Justina Larkowska. And this is what it looks like. I'm about almost half done. That is the prettiest thing. And this yarn, that is the big thing I want to talk about today is my yarn dyeing. I've really gotten into it. Love it. Oh, I love it. And I dyed this yarn. How I get my instruction is by watching Estyknits on YouTube. She's a young girl who has lots and lots of videos on dyeing with all different dyes, but the one I'm interested in are the non-toxic dyes, the Kool-Aid and the food coloring. So I get Wilton's food coloring and Kool-Aid. And this was made all with Kool-Aid. First you speckle it. You take your white yarn, you soak it, and then you speckle it with the blue. That's how I did it. And then I put it in a steamer pot and steam it for 20 minutes. And that sets the color, makes it permanent. Take it out, let it cool. When it cools, dip it, submerge this whole thing into the greenish. I put a light greenish blue in dye, Kool-Aid, and dip it in that, and just let it bubble and bubble and boil for, I think it's 30 minutes. And take it out, dry it, wind it up, and you've got this gorgeous yarn. I don't have a Swift and a ball winder, so I just make regular balls. See, there it is. And I have more, too. Oh don't have it with me, but I had another little ball of white, and I did that the same as this, and so I have more than 400 yards. I have like 600 yards. I could make a bigger shawl like this, bigger. But it'll be so pretty. I love that lacy part. Ooh wee. Isn't that nice? I guess it's sort of supposed to flare out there like that or something. Trying to make so you can see it. Oh, this is so gorgeous. So, and before I get into my other dyed yards, I wanted to show you, I'm still working, although slowly, I'm still working on that sweater I told you about. That was just a plain, like a shell sweater. Here's the back. And here's the front. I'm up past the armhole. I'm going up. And it's just a nice little, it's going to be a nice little thing. It's fingering weight yarn too. But now I'll show you my yarn dyeing. It was a little hard at first for me to figure out where to get all the white yarn, you know, all the bare yarn. And Knit Picks is not cheap at all. I guess it's cheaper than some, but I found another place called Dyer Supplier. A better bargain, you know, better value. And the yarn is nice. So let's see. I think I showed you this one a while back. That was with lemon lime. I think I showed you that one, so I won't harp on that. This one, oh man, I had a great time making this. I put the dye bath and dipped it, and so I had a gradient. It was partially yellow, partially orange, and all in between. And I thought, it's just too pale. So I did it again. I did it a second time. And so now it's deeper orange. I love it. Oh, I'm going to make something right away with this. Oh, it still smells like Kool-Aid. I just love it. Especially the deep one part. Oh, yes. That's going to be a nice shawl. This one was with red cherry Kool-Aid. And we see when you dip dye, you get nice dark up to light, you know, and everything in between. It's really nice that way. That's what this orange was, but I didn't like all the light, so I dyed it so it was more dark. But this one I like with the light pink on it and the white along with the red. I think it'll look like a real pretty scarf. Here's the blue one. Oh, here comes the cat back again. And the pretty blue. It's a nice gradient, the light and the dark. Purple with a little bit of, see, sometimes when you dye, the colors break apart. You know, purple's made of red and blue. Well, sometimes the red and the blue break apart and appear separately. There's some red and there's some blue. It's very interesting. So it gives nice spots. There's lots of red in there. And inside too. Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Oh, here's the rest of my this yarn. Anyway, you just experiment and you have fun like an artist, you know. Oh, I really recommend trying it. It's so much fun. It's so creative. And if it's only Kool-Aid and food coloring, it won't poison, it won't contaminate your pots and pans. You have to use pots and pans. Now you could use the microwave. You could buy a big ton of saran wrap and wrap up your yarn and put it in the microwave. You could do that. But I don't want to buy all that saran wrap. That is just horrible for the atmosphere, the environment. I won't do it. So I use the steamer pot instead. You just need some heat. And, if you don't want to wrap up your stuff in saran wrap, which you have to, you can't just put it bare into the microwave. You have to wrap it in the plastic. If you don't want to do that, like I don't, just use a steamer pot like you'd steam vegetables. Put it in the top steamer and steam it for 20 minutes or so, and it'll set the color. It works good. I buy enough water in plastic bottles. I'm trying to stop littering so much plastic. Hi, kitty. Oh, when this kitty was gone, he was gone for 24 hours. We were so worried. We thought we lost him. Thought he got ate by a coyote or something. Yeah, we did. But he's okay. You want to come up my lap? Come on. Want to come see everybody? Yeah, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, sweetheart. There's my boy. There's my kitty boy. He doesn't want to stay here. But at least you get to see him a little bit. There he is. There's my handsome boy. Oh, he's a handsome boy. He's a handsome boy. That's his Pip. Yeah, he's a Pip. Okay. So I will be dyeing more yarn. And I certainly have lots of time. We're still in quarantine here. You don't have to be. You can go out and get, contract the virus if you so desire. But I don't. So I stay mostly in the house, almost always in the house. And I use up all my colors. Oh, now he's found some markers. He's chewing up markers like that. Kitties. They're just like 2-year-olds. Yes, they are. Hey, don't you swallow that. No, don't you swallow that. 2-year-old. Okay, that's, I know that was short, but that's all I have to say. And I'm trying to keep the kitty hogging all the camera. Okay? I will talk at you later. Bye.